So, what are some metal albums that you grew up on that you still listen to, and some that you sort of outgrew?
Well, my favorites would be Slayer, old Metallica, Iron Maiden, Megadeth, and what I did grow out from was Metallica, because I really don't enjoy the newer stuff. I really love the older stuff that they have, which is timeless, so that's why I like it a lot. And it's always going to be in my CD player all the time. I just don't know any of the new ones, so I guess I outgrew that, which is sad.
Do you feel as though metal is a universal language?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's the biggest family ever. I mean, you go to any country, there's more metal fans than there is of any other genre of music, and even if they don't speak English, they still know every word to every song, and you can see it on DVDs and live videos of any country you go to, and it just brings everybody together, and you get the biggest crowds, and it's just so exciting because we're all just one. We all have the same goal, same feeling, same passion and desire for the music, so it's never gonna die ever.
Who are some of your favorite unsigned bands?
Favorite unsigned bands? I have a lot of favorite unsigned bands. Concrete Sledge is one of them. They're all very young. I think only one person is 21. The rest are all younger. They're amazing. They're a really good band. They actually only played a few shows, and all of the shows have been at my shows, and I've seen them, and I've been trying to help them out a lot. But there's a lot of them, and you can always find them on my website. If you go to metalsanaz.com, I usually try to highlight all the newer bands that nobody has heard of, and they're from all around the world. So it's good to go there and see, you know, what's out there that's newer, which you might not come across. So it's kind of what I do, is try to grab what grabs attention and then present it to the masses and see what they think about it. I think I picked them pretty good.
What would you consider your best interview, and what would you consider your worst interview?
Worst interviews never get aired. I don't air them, and that's because some of the bands think they're such big hot shit that they can just, you know, answer with like a yes or a no, or it's like they look like they're so not into it, which is stupid, because my job as an interviewer is to go there and get answers from them, and if they have something to say to their fans out there, not necessarily to me, they should open up and talk about it so that their fans can hear it. So those kind of interviews that the guys are just too full of it to talk about stuff, and they give me short answers, they get archived in my house, and I don't even talk about it. But some of the most amazing ones that, for me personally, myself, was, you know, Iron Maiden and Megadeth and Slayer, which were, you know, my 3 top bands that I loved all my life. So it was just an honor and a pleasure to be able to even sit down with them and talk to them. And there's been a lot more bands as well. You know, I don't want to leave everybody out, but those were the 3 of the biggest that I love.
So do you have a message you'd like to share before we go?
As far as the metal scene goes, I would love to tell people to go out to the shows and support your bands, even if they're your local bands, you know, because they're trying really hard. It's a very tough business to be in, and it's really not easy. I mean, you really got to go out there and just show your face, you know, if you can. And of course, there's the bigger concerts with your favorite artists that you really do want to go to. So just be out there and show your face, because like I said, you know, we are the biggest family in the world. Even if we don't come out of the house, we still are. But it would be nice to support them when a unsigned band goes on stage. They get really happy when there's a room full of people than, you know, 20 people standing there, especially in a corner in the dark that they don't want to be seen too. So get out there, you know, and try to support. I know, you know, nobody really buys CDs anymore, which kind of sucks, but In return, you know, it's only, I don't know, between $6 to $20 to go out and see a show. So go have a good time and support your scene, and just let's keep it alive. And if all of us do the same thing together, that's when we can bring the metal back up where it's supposed to be. So that's my message to you guys, and just keep on rocking.